Hello friends, I am Kush Rawat and I am currently studying in DNA City. Today we are going to discuss about a very important and very interesting problem of computational biology, that is algorithms for finding DNA motifs. Computational biology is a very interesting subject which includes study of biology and mathematics. In computational biology, we solve biological problems through mathematical modeling and mathematical computing. So coming back to the topic, what are DNA motifs? Motifs means just repetition. In biology, motifs means a sequence of patterns that are repeating in DNA. Motifs are made up of nucleotides and amino acids. Motifs are used for binding purposes in DNA. So we will see how DNA motif binding is very crucial and very important to us, and how many algorithms that are researched and invented to find DNA motifs are also very important. So let's talk about algorithms. Algorithms is just the computation of some steps to find out a solution of a problem. In the same way, we will use some algorithmic approach to find out proper DNA motifs. So let's see how mathematics helps us to solve a biological problem that is very important and crucial. Even today, DNA motif problem is a complex issue for many scientists and researchers. So let's take a deep dive into this problem. So first of all, let's have a basic information on DNA. So what is DNA? DNA is the main hereditary factor of any organism. DNA comprises of 4 heterocyclic bases that are adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. The only difference between DNA and RNA is that in DNA and RNA, the rest of the 3 are same, that is adenine, guanine, cytosine are same. The only difference comes is uracil and thymine. RNA contains uracil and DNA contains thymine. Here comes the structure of deoxyribonucleic acid, that is DNA. It is a double helix chain structure, as we all know. Now, in this DNA information is stored. This information is about hereditary, which makes organism to organism differ from each other. Yeah, we all know that DNA is known for information of hereditary. Now how this information is stored? This information is transcribed through transcription factors. So here comes the point that transcription factors are the main source of DNA information. Transcription factors binds on DNA, and that's why information is stored on DNA. There are two types of transcription factors: general transcription factors and special transcription factors. Now you might be thinking that why DNA motif finding is so important and why itself DNA motif is important. The answer is because DNA motif plays an important role in binding of itself and transcription factor. DNA motif binds at a particular place in DNA and helps special transcription factors to binds on that. And now all we know that transcription factors contains information which is very crucial to DNA. So if DNA wants information, it wants transcription factors to bind. And if transcription factor wants to get binded, it wants the help of DNA. So DNA motif is important. Now DNA motif finding is important because if transcription factors, there are different transcription factors. So for correct transcription factor there should be correct motif. So motif finding is important so that a correct transcription factor fits a correct motif. Also there are many benefits of DNA binding. We will see one by one. It is benefited as replication of tissue cells, repairing of tissue cells, storage. It should be very interesting to know that DNA could be used as a storage for storing information of any kind. Also, our professor of maths in DIICT has done research on it by finding out a storage in DNA through Hadamard matrix. Now coming back to the topic, fourth, benefit is modification of tissue cells. Now, coming to the mathematics part. We have found out certain algorithms which are used for DNA motif finding. These algorithms are based on four mathematical approach. They are enumerative approach, which use graph theory and tree method mathematics. Second is probabilistic approach, which uses deterministic probability and stochastic probability. Third is combinatorics, which uses counting and number theory. Fourth is nature approach. That is, we could find DNA motif through an inspired algorithm. Now coming to the algorithms. There are many different algorithms which are made by scientists and researchers for DNA motif finding. In my project, I have discussed Winover algorithm and Gibbs sampling algorithm. Also SP star, MEME algorithm, and there are many different algorithms for DNA motif finding. But yes, the most efficient till now is SP star to be proved. Mainly, the concept of algorithm is to compute the mathematical steps, and after that, on the basis of motif properties like motif width, motif length and other motif properties, we can guess that which kind of motif it is. Yes, a guess. Now you might be thinking that how could on the basis of guess we could find out a motif. But it's true, it's done by scientists and researchers practically. Now if someone says that there is a 12 bits width motif, means motif is having a width of 12 bit, and each heterocyclic base, that is adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine, each of this base is having a width of 2 bits. So we could clearly say that the motif comprises of 6 heterocyclic bases. But which 6? But on the practical analysis and properties of motifs, scientists find out that it is a very strong and 100% echo R1 motif, which is GAATTC, that is guanine, adenine, adenine, thymine, thymine and cytosine. Yes, so on the basis of width properties, length properties and other heterocyclic basis properties, we could guess out the motif. This is known as de novo motif finding. Actually, we are not finding exactly that which motif is going to occur, but on the basis of experimental and properties of motif, we could say that it could be this motif. Means exact motif, we don't have that approach that on the basis of which we could find out the exact motif. We could only guess and find out that. And yes, this algorithm works 90%. Yeah, so friends, I hope that you liked my video. It was a short introduction on DNA motif. Actually, I have fully described a detailed project work on a Google site. I have provided the link in the description below. If you like my introduction, you could see my full project on the Google site.